Hello friends, this is Ryan Hicks of TaughtToProfit.com. Today I want to talk to you about how a lack of self-control keeps many people poor. Many people do not delay gratification, so they see something they want, they try to find the ways to get it immediately. There's no time spent thinking about this. Do I really need this? And this is not to say that you just delay and drag all situations out and all choices. You have to consider 50 different options. But it just means that you need to consider, do you really need this? Oftentimes, if you just spend a week and say, oh, before I buy that computer, I'm going to spend a week and think about this. Now, this is not necessarily talking about business situations where there may be a more pressing time constraint on it, but this is more consumer-based purchases, what I'm talking about. And you need to really consider, do I really need that? Because this keeps many people poor, especially if you're spending credit, spending other people's money, you're going in debt for these consumer goods. Why do you need that computer? Is your computer not working? Oh, it's just not the top of the line? Who cares? Who are you trying to impress? Do you need a certain brand on the back of your laptop to make you somehow successful in business? No. You be the best in that field, and it doesn't matter what your computer is. My point in this is you need to delay gratification. You need to have that ability, that self-control to say, yes, I want that. I'm going to wait a little bit on this. I'm going to wait until I have the cash to do it. I'm not going to make an unwise decision here. This isn't a pressing need that I have to have right now. This is something that I consider I might want, and so I'm going to delay gratification on this and get this at a later time. And what you will find is many times just a few day delay will cause you to think, I don't need that anymore. Or you'll find something better at an even better price. And it's going to be the best equipment that you need or the best item that you need. And you wouldn't have found it if you just took all the money, put it toward that item that you were in the moment you had to have. You felt like you just had to have it. Also be aware of being sold. You have a salesman pressuring you. You have commercials telling you this is the neatest, greatest thing. Stop being sold. Stop having a consumer mindset where you have to have things immediately and you got to have this and you got to keep up with other people. If you don't have the newest phone, the newest this, my friends, you don't need any of that stuff. Very rarely are these new devices, these new items going to provide you with exponential benefit. They may have a little more in special features that the older versions didn't have. It's not very likely you need them, really. Too many times this is just people being sold. They watch commercials, tens of thousands of commercials from childhood on to adulthood, and they don't realize they've been sold their entire life, and they are consumers, and they can't even get out of that mindset. They don't even recognize it as a mindset. They just see something and immediately think, I need to buy it. There's never a thought, wait, why am I even thinking I need to buy this? What is so important about this that all of a sudden I didn't have this need before I saw this, but now it's somehow this greatest need in my life, and it wasn't before. My friends, you do not need some of these things. You need to delay gratification, have self-control. That's a great asset to have in life and business, is to have self-control. I've had business scenarios where a contract wasn't working out, and I said, you know what, I'm going to wait on this. And then I'll get calls from the company. Well, we got this and this is not going to work out. You're going to have to bring that business back to us. We're not going to do this anymore. Oh, I'm going to wait a little bit. And then another few days pass and they call me. You know what? We figured out a way to make this work. This is what we're going to do. And in the end, it worked out completely better in my favor than the initial agreement that they were trying to change around. So my friends, sometimes a little self-control, a little delay of gratification can bring you the best results, better than you would have getting the product, getting the service right then and there. I hope this has been a blessing for you. May God bless you richly.